On her wedding night, the bride didn't go to the bridal chamber. Instead, she rushed off to empty the groom's storeroom, casually sweeping up all his wealth and stashing it away. As it turns out, the woman was a tourist from the 21st century. While sightseeing, she was caught in an earthquake and just happened to be struck by a portrait of an ancient general. Somehow, that led to her being transported back in time. Before she could figure out what was happening, a flood of memories surged into her mind. The body she now inhabited belonged to the legitimate daughter of the Minister of Revenue. Her father had forced her into marrying the general. All of the general's other sons had died on the battlefield. If she married into that family, she was destined to become a widow. But shockingly, her mother ignored her objections, drugged her, and sent her off to the Duke Protector's estate, where she became the general's new bride. She vividly remembered that on their wedding night, the general would be punished by the emperor, 100 lashes with a rod, and the very next day, his entire family would be stripped of their titles and exiled. To change this tragic fate, the woman ran to warn the general just as he was summoned to the palace. She insisted he pat his back before facing the emperor. Although confused, he took the patting she handed him. As soon as the general left, the woman began preparing for exile. Using her special ability to travel between the present and a modern medical facility, she emptied the Duke Protector's entire storeroom. Once she finished, the general was carried back home, just as she had expected. The emperor had indeed ordered him to be flogged 100 times. Luckily, he had taken her advice and used the padding on his back, so he escaped with only minor surface wounds. But the incident made him suspicious. The woman lied, telling the general she had dreamed about it. She also claimed to have dreamed that officials would soon accuse his family of treason and selling out the country. By tomorrow, their home would be raided and the entire family exiled. Upon hearing this, the general immediately sought out his mother and sisters-in-law to make plans. He urged the sisters-in-law to take their divorce papers and leave, but none of them agreed to go. Unable to persuade them, he had no choice but to let them stay. Still, he was worried sick about how they'd survive the hardships of exile. Seeing how troubled he was, the woman revealed her special ability to him, assuring him that money and supplies would be the least of their worries. Thanks to her secret base, they'd have everything they needed on the road. Amazed by her incredible powers, the general made an even bolder proposal.
我有办法搬空。
哪里？
国库。
The moment she heard Imperial Treasury, the woman lit up with excitement. That very night, she and the general snuck into the royal vault through a hidden passage and looted the place clean.
上。